Hey guys, Bomb Primus here and welcome to another Mass Effect update. This week I'll be talking about a new N7 bounty weekend occurring for February 1st through the 3rd, your typical Friday through a Sunday or a Monday depending on your time zone. N7 bounty, alright? This N7 bounty is actually called Operation Firestorm, alright? And, right here I'm going to tell you guys, the event description, basically the synopsis or the backstory to why we're doing this, operation. And mind you, all the stuff I'm saying now will be on the screen, and I will have a link in the description below to this operation that's published by BioWare themselves, alright, just in case if you guys don't believe me that there's an operation this weekend, alright. So just click right there in the link in the description below and it'll take you to the website, alright. So first things first, event description. It says here, quote, "The Reapers have changed their tactics in an effort to prevent us from whittling them down. As they conquer rural areas, their fighting groups are fewer but larger, making them more difficult to assail. Accordingly, we are hitting them in the cities to deliver as much damage as possible before evacuation," end quote. And that's basically the backstory to why we're doing this operation. I know I always said this 1,000 times, but I like BioWare doing this because it gives you a reason to play the multiplayer. It gives this multiplayer some substance to why we're trying to, accomplish this goal, okay? So enough of me kind of, praising BioWare for doing this, but let's go on to the squad goal, all right? Basically, what you have to do to accomplish this operation to get the reward, which is a combination pack, all right? Obviously your typical operation reward, that we all get. You get like an N7 weapon and big shit, who cares? I don't really care about the combination packs. I just like accomplishing the goals. And basically the goal for this week is to earn a Kill Streak 3 squad medal. And if you guys don't know what that is, on the screen right now, as you probably see right now, in parentheses, it tells you what you have to do, alright? I'm going to tell you guys anyway, just in case if you can't see it or you have it on 360p or whatever resolution. It says here, as a squad, kill 5 enemies together 3 separate times. Alright, so basically what I got from this is basically you have to kill 5 enemies as a team in 3 different occasions. I'm assuming probably in 3 different waves, right? And that can seem a little bit complicated. And the reason why I say this is because if you have a group of people who you're playing with who are all Rambo-like, and when I mean by Rambo-like, I mean they just go by themselves and just trying to kill everybody as fast as possible. Basically, they're like, they're power hungry, they're point hungry. They just want to get as many kills as possible by themselves because obviously the more points you get, the more experience you get, the more credits you get, and the faster you can get your, reserve packs and your premium Spectre packs and shit like that, right? So that could be a problem for people who don't have friends or people who, excuse me. Oh, sorry, I ate dinner. Steak. So people who basically don't have microphones as well, I'm gonna have problems in this operation because if you have no way to communicate with your comrades to basically, hey guys, we gotta work together to kill 5 enemies, and then after we do this 3 separate times, then you can do whatever the fuck you want, alright? To be honest though, I've actually seen this squad medal quite often in my achievements every time I, pass a match or something, right? Every weekend I at least get one of these Kill Streak 3 squad medals. I don't think it seems that difficult. As long as everybody stays together as a group, you should be fine, alright? And my recommendation for this operation is to basically use characters that can do a lot of damage to a lot of people all at once. And what I mean by that, for instance, adepts are a great example for this. With the adepts, you can use singularity, right? With singularity, what happens? You gather all the enemies together, alright? So basically, you can have one person do singularity, then you can have the other 3 people just launch all their whatever abilities at the enemies that are flying up in the sky, and I'm assuming that counts as all of you together killing these 5 enemies, right? Also, another recommendation for this operation is to use anybody who has grenades. Doesn't matter what type of grenades, frag grenades, arc grenades, freaking infernal grenades, homing grenades, whatever grenades, whatever it is, any grenade will be fine for this operation, just to the fact that, you know, grenades can do a lot of splash damage, right? Another thing is characters who are engineers, alright? Anybody who uses a sentry, a turret, or a drone will be effective in this as well, because, you know, the drones can add a backup for, you know, doing damage and whatnot, and also helping out your teammates just in case you're, you know, somebody's low on shields. You know, for instance, I think the Geth turrets can give you shields as well, right? So basically, my recommendation for this operation, if you guys want to accomplish this, get a microphone, talk to the people who you're playing with, alright? Second, get some friends, alright? If you don't have friends, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but, you know, get some friends, or just meet people online. It's really simple. I have dozens of friends on PSN that I don't know personally, but I play with them, and they're nice, and they're cool about it, and I like them because, you know, they're cool, they're legit. Third thing, use a character that can do a lot of splash damage, meaning, like I said, anybody with singularity, anybody who uses grenades, anybody who has a turret or a sentry or a drone or whatever, anybody who can do a lot of crowd control. For instance, the Vorcha would be a good example with the flamethrower. The flamethrower is a perfect example because it can hit a lot of enemies all at once, and while at the same time your friends can be shooting them from behind you or in front of you, or whatever, you know, the way you position yourself, and, you know, kill the enemies together like that, right? So those are my recommendations for this operation, guys, alright? If you guys don't have any friends, or you don't know anybody that has Mass Effect 3, message me. I'll play with you. Most likely I'll be playing probably on Friday and Saturday, just because that's kind of my free time and stuff. Sunday and Monday, not as much, because Sunday I have to obviously get ready for the next day, because I have some things to do on Monday, and like I said, Monday I have things to do, so most likely I probably won't be online on Monday, okay? And usually Mondays, in my time zone, it only lasts up to 10 o'clock in the morning, and that's it, alright? So if you guys want to message me, I have no problem with that. Alright, my PSN is in the description below, or you can also visit my YouTube channel. It's also there on the right side. I also have the list of all the other PSN, all the other usernames I have for various games and consoles and stuff like that. Okay, so that's basically it, guys, for this weekend. And that's all I have to say. Alright. Oh yeah, one thing I want to say before I go: if you're gonna message me through the PSN to set up a match, mind you, I cannot host any matches. Reason being, my internet connection is really shitty at the moment. I'm actually trying to change it, but for the time being, I cannot host any matches, so don't expect me to invite you, alright? You have to invite me. Another thing, when you're inviting me, make sure that you set the status in the Mass Effect menu screen for private, alright? The reason why I say this is because a lot of people would invite me, and when they invite me, they leave it in public, and by the time I have to go back in the menu screen, press multiplayer, select my character, and then finally when I get back into the multiplayer, it says lobby full, and the guy's like, oh, I'm sorry, there are people here already in the room. So if you wanna, you know, play with me, alright, make sure you put a private match first, alright, and then once I log in, then you can go back to the settings and change it to public. Some people forget this, I know, some people don't know about this, alright, but just do that, alright? Just when you're setting up a match and you're inviting me, put it on private so I can get in, so I have no worries of anybody jumping in before me, okay? And that's pretty much it, guys. And tell me in the description, in the comment section below, actually, tell me what character you're gonna use, alright, and why are you gonna use that character, alright? Obviously you don't have to say anything, but if you want, you can do that as well, alright? So that's pretty much it, guys, for this week, and that's it. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the battlefield, alright? If you have a microphone, that would be great and awesome. I will try to communicate with you guys using my microphone. My other old one broke, so I had to order another one, and it finally came in through the mail, so I'll be able to talk on the microphone this weekend, alright? So, I'll see you guys then, so, bye! Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please press the little like button down below. Also, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you want more updates on what's going on my channel, just visit me on Twitter or at my Facebook page. So, this is Paul Primus, keep it crunchy, and peace out.